it's time to think about this at least 10 times. Like, look at this. This is the bruise. Even consider to get a bitch like that in my house. Never and ever.
To get a great view.
Yeah,
this time.
she did us a great favor and put us to best seat.
I know, it's one of the best seats.
And look at this.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, the effect of it. Like,
Yeah.
You see?
Hello and good day. The time is 11:50 a.m. So it is almost noon. Just separate 10 minutes from now. And today's Wednesday, September 13th, 2023. If you still follow up my channel really closely after that story that I told you guys yesterday, like, it's time to change your mind. I gotta be as honest as I can. If you have already watched my video yesterday and if you're still a dog person, it's time to think about this at least 10 times. Like, look at this. This is the bruise that I got on my elbow right here after that bitch ran into me and caused me to fall while I was on my bike. He freaking ran into me. Like, where are we living? Are we in a forest? Or, god damn it, are we living with foxes and wolves? This is not a freaking fox. It's a bitch of a dog, dang it. Dogs are real bitches. And that proved to be the biggest reason why I would rather have a cat in my house than a bastard of a dog. I'm telling you that they do appear to be monsters when someone is just riding on their bike or someone's just going uphill. Like, before that shit happened, I was trying to get past this SUV driver. I was like, hey, you can pass. And then I took this hill up all the way, and the closest garage that I came to was where it happened. Okay, so it was this garage door behind this small tree right here when that son of a bitch ran into me and made me fall down. And also at this scene, there was a bunch of construction equipment, including some cones and 4 or 5 piles of wood. Now, they cleared that out too. So please do get an idea of this. In a month from now, we are gonna have Smokey in the house, and it's gonna be a whole new environment for him. Since having left Turkey on the 8th of last month, we had left Smokey to spend the time at my grandma's house, and at least the landlord said yes when we asked if we can bring a cat. So we'll have him with us as soon as we pick my mom from the airport on October the 13th. Like, how is it gonna be going all these stairs up, all these stairs down? Yeah. And I know that Smokey would never do what that dick of a dog did to me yesterday. I'm telling you, dogs are real dicks. They just act like they're in the wild, and that's what makes them like a real bitch at this point. And like, this is the last straw. I'll tell you what, until only 1 week after I turned 2 years old, my parents and I had been living in New Jersey. At that time, we had a dog. His name was Sunny. Since I was 7 years old, though, I had not been a dog person. Like, I just wouldn't really choose to get a dog, just out of my consideration. But from today onwards, I would never and ever even consider to get a bitch like that in my house. Never and ever. It's like a freaking swamp of dog shit. I'll tell you, I would even take a pig or a donkey in my house than that wild bastard that thinks that we even live in the wild. Like, look at this. Like, after today, no more. That is the last straw. And I was barely able to sleep last night. I've been so demoralized and so weak. And even more crazy, I woke up in the morning with the runny nose. Just crazy, man. And other than that, you see that cut that I have on my finger right here. This was actually from Monday evening at the hour of 5 p.m. when I was playing with the drums. That was because the stick that I had in my right hand was not good. But yesterday was just beyond a swamp of dog shit. I'll tell you what, no other creature would run into you like a fucking coward when you're in an environment that has like cityscapes and small homes and things like that, whether you're driving a car or you're riding your bike or you're on your electric scooter. Even a horse wouldn't do that crap. That dog that I encountered yesterday was more than just a massive piece of elephant shit. You know how in the state of California, some people call it the bear's land? Obviously, you look at the flag and you see a bear, and if you're living in a mountainous area and you encounter a bear approaching your house, he wouldn't even be this dumb to intentionally run over you when you're driving a car or you're riding a bike or you're riding your scooter. I mean, at night it might be a risk, but during the daytime, a bear would be way more intelligent than that son of a bitch that caused me to fall down yesterday. Bears are wild animals, of course. Like, they can get into you when you piss them off or if you're really trying to invade your space. This is not a bear. This is a fucking dog. Well, after today, what I should call a bitch of a dog, because like they just have no intelligence. And I'm telling you again, if you've watched yesterday's video and if you heard my story about what happened when I was on my bike, and if you're still a dog person, then today is the day that I encourage you to think about this again and again. And better to just sell your pet and replace him with one that is more sensitive. Oh shit, dang it. Yeah guys, there was a lady walking around with her dog and like I almost got caught in the act, but still, this is my personality, and I'm just saying that I wouldn't bring a wild bitch into my house. Like, even if I get caught, so what? It's just better to not live with a monster, you know, a species that is just like a monster. We are not living in a forest. We are living in a neighborhood with a group of 2 or 3 story houses.
All right, so we just made it for, oh, I'll take this side. All right. Well, we actually get a great view this time.
She did us a great favor and put us to the best seat.
I know, it's
Yeah.
one of the best seats in the
Oh,
house.
yeah.
Well, that's fun,
Thank you,
isn't
dear.
it? All right. Oh, wow. Red wine, white wine. I'm actually going to take this. All right. Just going to picture taking a look at this.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, the effect of it. Like,
Yeah.
You see, this is
Oh, yeah.
actually a Jimmy style beer. It's not Heineken, but apparently this is my first beer in this restaurant. Like, it's already September 13th, and birthday was already in April. It's my first beer in this restaurant, and it's Jimmy's famous beer. Well, after that nice beer, now I'm at the clothing store, just looking through some Tommy Bahama stuff, and if you've been wondering why, but just the first time in more than 5 months I've been walking like this, it's because I'm still fighting with that freaking flu. This is an interesting pattern, honestly. Wow, look at this. You got some fish hooks, or what even is this? Some boats, and that's an interesting pattern. And let's see what they got here. Kind of writing that is. Okay, I thought that was some kind of writing here. And those at the back there, see, yeah, that's Tommy Bahama, and at the front that's where Quicksilver is, and surprisingly some Polo stuff. And Polo Alpha. Wow, this ones look kind of stylish, actually. You can see the ones in blue, right? It's like a gradient as you go through the words, and these are some stuff that I already have.
They have beer too.
Oh wow, look at that.
Many
So
burger
over here,
places cannot serve beer.
oh yeah, they got local beer, yeah. Some, that's interesting. They got beer in this restaurant too. Well, earlier I drank the Jimmy's beer. That was fun. frightening, guys. So I'm just gonna put it there. Still fighting with that freaking flu, and after I get back home, I'm just gonna have to relax. I really wanted to do some content on my game channel, maybe like a reaction video. I would have done that if I didn't have to fight with this shit. So that's it. Thanks for watching. See you in the video tomorrow.